news.
So,
We're here with Zombie Issue Gaming, GameCube 11. I'm Greg.
and we're basically comparing and contrasting Xbox One and PS4. So we're gonna be throwing some crap in their face, and we're about to give them a good pat on the back.
Yep. So anyway, we're just gonna give them our opinion. It doesn't mean that like everything, like we do have some facts about stuff, but there's not gonna be like, right? We don't want to say like, oh, we hate Xbox One or we hate PS4 or anything like that, or even we might come into the conversation too because it is new. It does kind of new gen.
It's technically
Yeah.
it's technically last gen. But
It's last gen. Alright. So yeah, we will probably might come in later on if like it comes up to conversation.
yeah, but we're mainly gonna stay on Xbox One, PS4.
We're gonna say that, yeah. This is be fully Xbox One, PS4, Pro or new. So
Xbox One, great system overall. The way it's set up, not the best. The way it's set up, it's not so much user friendly. Like it is user friendly, but not in technical ways. Like with 360, you were able to go in and like take game save out to like put on your USB. Like let's say that you're doing it to your friends, so they can change it to theirs. That you can't do on Xbox One. You can't access the storage and take stuff and put it on USB. The USB port is mainly only for Connect now.
yeah, I agree. Like it's basic now. It's like not even, like you can't do any advanced things with it unless like you went all like it's go to these very complicated. Because like Xbox 360 made it super gamer friendly. Like you could be you could be like my little cousins that are like 8 to 10 years old and be able to do anything that like a kid our age could do. Yeah. Like it makes no sense anymore. Like why make it so hard to do stuff like just to, oh, I want to delete this game so I could get this game now. And it's like, oh, let me go through all this stuff.
Yeah, and one thing I don't like about Xbox One is that now, instead of like with 360, it would just normally load the map. Now you need to do a full game install.
Yeah.
So that will run your memory really quick. Like I have like 5 games on my Xbox One. It's like down to 300 now.
That's crazy because I have, this is not a record, but you know, like I have a lot of games. I have exactly.
You have like 200.
I count. Yeah, I have like right. I count
a lot.
I got the calculation for it.
Okay.
I got 104 games on my Xbox. Yep, and that is including the original games they gave you with the Xbox 360. I did delete some for Destiny though, just because Destiny does require like certain things.
Yeah.
And some games no longer work, so that's why I deleted them. You know,
Yeah.
they don't have them anymore. Like for example, the Marvel game was my favorite game to play, just fun. I was gonna finally buy it, but then that was the same day that I was gonna buy it, they deleted it. Which is ironic. So, you know, but anyway, back to Xbox One.
But yeah, one thing I also don't like is that they decided to say, hey, yeah, all 360 games that you bought, yeah, you're not going to be able to use them again if you get the Xbox One. They decided to say, yeah, you just wasted all the money.
Yep, and I agree also with that. Xbox, the only things that there's like some things that they give exceptions to, like online games, of course, but you have to actually go out your way to buy it. Except Destiny. Destiny's the only exception because they allow it, if you bought Xbox 360 version, you can get it for free on there. And it used to be with GTA, but GTA's now have it 70% off the next game. Which the next games were $80, but they dropped down to $60 like regular games.
Yeah, which is actually awesome because now they have new DLC that's coming to next gen that they don't that they're not gonna get.
Did you hear the price of that now?
No, I didn't.
Each DLC is almost worth as much as one game. So basically, it's buying the game again and again to add on to your thing.
Yeah, but the good thing is the DLC is free though, which is
only some of them. No.
Well, except for the shark cards, that's different. That you have to pay money for. But all the DLC is free so far.
Yeah, but not. I'm telling you, Destiny is gonna have. Destiny has announced a price that's about the same price as a regular game. But I have to admit, they are giving you basically as if you played Destiny, did you?
Yes.
Well, just people who didn't play Destiny. It's like 4 worlds: Earth, Moon. Moon's not a world, but we know whatever. Venus and Mars. There is a nebula thing going on, but that doesn't really count. You don't really do anything there. There's a movie. Spoiler alert. But there is like certain things you could do in it, and I do hear from some people, like Blame, for example. They do play that game a lot.
If you guys don't know who Blame is, that's his cousin. He's a very famous YouTuber.
Yep, Blame Blitz. Look that up. And there's also a bunch of the Blame teams on there too, so they're pretty cool. I like them. They're awesome.
Consultants.
Shout to yeah, more like second-hand guys that when no one else is available. So, but anyway, so we were as we were explaining. It's pretty easy for me. PS4, it's a great system. I like the look is a little weird. It's very retro, I would say.
Yeah.
Well, very futuristic retro kind of thing going on. It's like in between, like it's like looks like old-fashioned but futuristic at the same time. I don't know, pretty cool. I'm a really big fan of PlayStation 1 and 2, so and PS3 wasn't so much fun.
I grew up with PlayStation.
That was my favorite system.
Yeah.
But anyway.
If it wasn't for PlayStation games, I would not be where I am today, aka Greatest Out of 3.
Well said. But my favorite game on there was Tekken and stuff, and I always loved the controllers of how they set up, and that's the biggest thing for me, like the gameplay of how you play. Like Xbox had the nice triggers, and you know, usually on Xbox you play online games, and usually of course there's shooters. I mean, if I say what online game do you play, you're probably gonna say either Modern Warfare, Halo, Gears. It's gun games, right? Usually you do play with a game with a gun, or you play a racing game where you have drive. Play a sports game, you know, I don't play those much, but for me that's
somewhat
the games I play. Well, yeah, the games I play.
Well, you got MLG Gaming.
No, but if you play a racing game or a shooting game, you have the triggers on Xbox. You know, it gives that gameplay feel. But when you play on PlayStation, you're gonna have that sport people usually play PlayStation. I noticed.
Yeah.
And that's, you know, the boxing kind of style, which you don't need like a smooth, quick things. I mean, somewhat you do, but if you're gonna play the back triggers and stuff, for example, you're gonna play on, go past that guy, past this guy, so you need like a box. So, back to Xbox, you know, more.
Yeah.
Good. Continue with the Xbox One. What would you think about the Xbox One?
It's a great console. Like, for people that are YouTubers or streamers, like, I'm a YouTuber and a streamer. He's just a normal YouTuber. He might get into streaming later on, maybe. We'll have to see.
Yeah.
We'll have to see how our routes go, but...
We will like streaming, but right now we don't have the funds, so...
Yeah, we're out of funds.
We do have this wonderful camera, though, that records beautiful screens.
Yeah, we wouldn't have to be doing this again, but my camera unfortunately died in the middle of recording. But yeah, like with that, they added Twitch app, which allows you to stream, which is amazing. So, but all in all, I would probably give Xbox One a Pro. Is that what it's called? Pro. Pro. Halfway between Pro and Noob.
Yep.
So PS4, what do you think?
PS4. I'll have to go to Pro. Because
I would probably lean more towards Noob, though.
Yeah, well, I don't know. I'll give it a Pro only because they didn't really do anything bad. They kind of played it safe. Xbox One went full nosedive, trying to get things, you know, and they sort of survived. They survived. I mean, people were buying them like candy.
Yeah,
but I mean, the price drop. Prices are the worst. That's the thing. The price for the PlayStation, they made sense, $400, because they did do some things and the way they built the things. The touchpad cost some money.
Not really, but honestly, a normal programmer could take one of the PS3 controllers and put a touchpad on there for like $50 easily. But one thing I don't like is with PS4 is that they didn't add a lot of technological improvements. Like with Xbox, they had the Blu-ray player, the TV connector. You can test your internet from your own Xbox, which is a good one.
You know they added that, right?
Huh?
You know they added that, right? Because the graphics card takes so much of your internet space that
you
usually
it
shuts down. It just shuts down. It doesn't even.
Yeah.
I mean, no, I'm serious. The game just shuts down. Like people actually told me that, and I actually seen it myself. Like if it takes too much into speed, it was like you. And let's go back to your home screen. And be like, what happened? It'd be like, oh, network error. And then your network error might be your speed, which kind of sucks. I mean, that means you gotta pay more. So then PlayStation kind of looks better. But then again, PlayStation now makes you pay for everything, right?
Yeah, they added that, which was not a great move on Sony because all they wanted to do was make more money. So they'd kind of be greedy there. When Xbox didn't want to make that, they have two versions. They have the free and then they have the paid for. The paid for is amazing because now they have the free with gold, which you get free games every month and percentage off new things every month.
That's true. But I mean, they're not gonna give you like GTA or any game.
No, not any new games. Some older games.
They're gonna give you older games or games that no one really cares.
Yeah, some games that have been the
good.
past few months. There's been Hitman Absolution, Battle Block Theater, which is actually not a bad game. Don't get me wrong. This month, I think they had. Well, we're filming this on November 1st, so it would be technically yesterday's month. But for October, they had Darksiders 2 free. But they even give percentages off DLCs, games themselves. Like, you can go on the Xbox store right now, look for the orange box, which is Team Fortress 2, the original Portal, and Half-Life 2. That, I believe, cost $20 on the marketplace. They dropped it down to like $3 for a free with gold, which was awesome. Unfortunately, I didn't get it. But honestly, I would think that Xbox would take over PS4.
I would say only that because it is online and PS4 is trying to get into new territory, which is online. Because don't get me wrong,
And plus,
I said before, it's mostly a sport kind of thing.
And plus, for games that haven't even been announced yet, there's been some content leaks on the PlayStation 4 that you can see from the PlayStation Store, which bad move on Sony's part. Major move. Like with Grand Theft Auto 5, that's coming out next gen, November 17th. People buy it.
Yeah.
But they had some content leaks where you could actually go into the PlayStation Store and see what they're adding with the next gen before Rockstar even announced it, which was bad news on Rockstar's part. Hearing that their next gen game info has just been leaked when they plan to have a big news conference on it, which to this day they actually now have released everything. They're releasing new DLC for next gen, which is awesome. But yeah, honestly, like if with Xbox there have been some content links with that, but people have actually gone into the code for the store to find it, so that's not as bad.
Yeah.
But honestly, I would think that Xbox would outbeat PS4 here.
Yeah, I have to agree because like we actually agree a lot. This is a bad debate because we're kind of agreeing a lot.
Yeah.
But I mean, there's some
that's
points
what we're trying to get at here.
I guess yeah.
We're trying to get on the same level here.
Yeah.
This isn't court, people. You don't need to.
I would say like remember I told you before we were talking about Wii U. I would say I'm gonna use Wii as an example only because it's very family oriented. So you can say whatever you want.
Yeah.
It is. I mean, the online play is not good.
Yeah, and plus with the bulky pad, like let's say they're saying
like wait because it's sorry, but it's pretty much like more of a family thing. So you're gonna have like little kids. It's more of like a little kid, or if you're a bigger person playing and stuff, it's more of like a family thing. Or at home, just like hey, we're playing this game, whatever. Xbox is more of that multiplayer. We're online. We're playing with people around the world.
Oh yes,
and PlayStation
awesome.
Is kind of in between right now. Like they don't know if they should go with family or that, which is why I guess why people like it so much because they can choose.
Yeah.
But their online is not as great as Xbox because Xbox is totally online.
Yeah, with a YouTuber I watch, his name is Dom's Live. If you're watching this, bro, love you. But when he was playing PlayStation 3 GTA, he had to restart his stream multiple times because the game kept keeping on crashing.
Yep, because that's what I'm saying. Like the online's not good. Then also the family thing is good, but they only have 2-player games. And I mean, don't get me wrong, there is some 4-player, which is the maximum by the way, 4-player games on there for local, of course, not like online. Crazy. But there's a lot, but most of them are 2-player games. Like for example, that what is that called? The Big Little.
Little Big Planet.
Big Little Big Planet.
Little Big Planet, not Big Little Planet.
I don't know. I'm dyslexic thinking. But Little Big Planet, it's a really good game.
Oh yeah.
You know, like
yeah, it's a good game if you're just playing with friends to like screw around.
yeah, like just to screw around, make fun of things and stuff. Survive a shark attack is my favorite part. We should do a video or something like that. But
yeah, once we get the recorder.
But it's not like draw me into to play online. Like the PS4 network is trying to get more online than family. I guess they finally decided let's do online because a lot more people like it. It's more of a gamer thing to go around the world. But they're still trying to hold on to that family thing, which I think is holding them back. While Xbox is full on online, people want to play online. You're gonna get an Xbox. I'm telling you right now. If you're never gonna play it like online or anything, you could get a Wii. Right, if you're gonna play Super Smash, like fight games, you know, play at home or whatever, Wii's good.
The Wii Fit, fat boy. Who said that? Who said that? I may be overweight, people, but that does not mean I will use Wii Fit.
But anyway, so in all, I'll give PlayStation an approved, and I'll give Xbox One a Pro, but one condition. They have to lower that price because that price is way too high.
Yeah.
I mean, they did lower it to $450, but $50, that's less than a game. How am I gonna buy a game to play? I need an extra $10. So if Microsoft listens to me right now, I need $10. You know, so I can play your games. But anyway, like $350. I mean, $350. That'll pay for the Xbox One. Come on.
Oh yeah,
And I would even pay like $350 is like the highest I'll go. But $300 by like the Xbox No Connect makes sense. $350 is the highest because like how the hell are you gonna expect a kid on his birthday to get over $350? I mean $350 that's
actually I've met someone that's actually made like $500 for their birthday.
well that's you.
I just met someone.
But you have friends like there you go, it's a Rockefeller right there. But anyway, and there's also but the PlayStation.
Where are you, Batman?
Well, but Xbox One is pretty good, I gotta say. So I'm gonna give them, like I said before, a Pro.
Well, let's do one. Let's do it on a scale of 1 to 10. Like, what would you give an Xbox One? Honestly?
Well, as we said before, like approved is like 4, 5, and 6. So
I would give it like a 7. I would give it like a 7 or 8.
Pro is a 7, like a very lowest Pro. So that's what I give it, the bare Pro, 7.
I would give it probably 7 or 8. I'd give it somewhere between there. The only problem is with they really need to work on their UI, user interface, because that is just too advanced for people. Like that is just too overcomplicated. Because like it took me like 20 minutes just to figure out how to find out how to sign to my own profile. Like that took forever.
See, that's another factor. Like your age group. I mean, I understand they're usually gonna have that older person playing online stuff. So I guess I understand where Xbox is coming from. Like usually people are tech savvy with that stuff.
Oh yeah, I'm tech savvy.
Yeah. The problem is that like there is that fraction of people that are gonna be little kids playing. They're probably gonna be like, 8, probably maybe even younger. I mean, come on, because we like I said, we use a lot, right? But anyway, Wii is pretty good for like younger kids. I would say it's the best system for little kids because it's easy to learn.
Yes.
Nintendo's good with that. Like they're good
honestly though, you never want to put a Wii in a very small place because my cousins were over at my grandparents' house and they had a Wii hooked up. We were playing tennis and I went to go swing, hit him right in the back of the head.
I had another little thing. It's about the size of the room. It's not a lot. It's a coffee table.
Like with this would work perfectly.
This work is up there, yeah. But I mean, like right here, and the TV like right here. So with this camera, right here, not very far. It's like what 5 feet away. It's like they tell you 6 feet away it works better. Well, I was doing bowling, and the strap broke.
Yeah.
While Alice was mid-swing and smashed right through my cousin's flat screen. Yeah, he got a new one and then his dog smashed it. But then he got another new one, so he's good now. He can play again. But as you can see, the Wii is good for little kids, but of course it's not ideal, I guess, for that part, safety-wise. But safety-wise. But I guess you do give a disclaimer though, like make sure the strap is always on, super tight. So I guess you gotta really watch out for that.
Yeah,
even if it breaks. Yeah, it breaks.
And plus, like when I was playing it, like 7 years ago, when I played it, I had no idea how to even
tighten it, right?
Yeah, tighten it. Like I just thought, oh, I'll just.
Plus, it's super smooth. Like I don't know why.
Like that.
No
like
one,
that
I guess
let
no
me
one
go.
at the, yeah, but no one at the office thought of like making it really rough. So like kind of like this. Like my thing's like a little rubber, so it's like you have it on there. It's like hard to smooth. I mean, it's pretty smooth,
Yeah,
but it's like a little smooth.
Like
but, you
I
know,
can go. Like it barely moves because it has like
little rubber
line
notches
line.
and stuff. So like it works. And then like there's other things like you make it so smooth they just fall out. So.
Yeah.
So I'll give like I said, like that's the factors we base it on. So it's up to you to decide, you know. I would say for myself, in my point of view, if you're a full online guy or girl,
Xbox is the way to
is
go.
the way to go, yeah. If you're gonna be like that in between, like I don't really play, but if you play sports games though, right? That's a definite PlayStation all the way.
But yeah, if like you're a YouTuber or something and you want to talk to your friend or something, and the game is on Xbox One or PS4, I recommend Xbox because, like, let's say that you want to talk to them via Skype, you can still play your game, see your game, and you can talk to them on Skype right alongside your screen, which is awesome.
And again, then again though, you could always do what we do, be really cheap and just get a camera and put it on there, and then if you want to talk to people, put it on the computer, there you go. But anyway, yeah, so that's how we base it. So I guess we're gonna end this video on that. So you choose Xbox One or PS4.
Thus, leave a comment down below, drop a like, subscribe, and we'll see you all in the next video.
Come on, proof today. And next video is probably me and Ian playing soccer physics. If you already know what that is from other YouTubers. For example, PewDiePie and Martia. You're my favorite right there. But you guys kind of inspired me to do this one with Ian here. Me and Ian are going to do that, and we're going to play soccer physics, and it's going to be hilarious. Because he has no idea what it is.
I just happen to be a soccer player, so I'll probably kick his butt.
He doesn't even know that you can't control the characters.
Yeah,
But
they're
good.
famous on YouTube.
Look 'em
They
up.
said, "Hey, yo, I want to challenge you." I declined.
Yeah, it's not worth it because you'll lose. Just tell you that right now.
No, I just declined it because I just didn't want to.
No, you'll lose.
I wouldn't have. I still don't have the time to do it.
I don't know, Blitz is pretty good. He sniped me from like behind a wall.
Alright, we're gonna have topic here. Let's
Yeah,
get
we are getting off topic. Okay, back to. Sorry, we're very tired because we actually did this video twice now. This is the second time.
Yeah, my damn camera turned off. Now we're using his.
Yeah, the best camera. But anyway, but yeah, so they have a few different things. Like for example,
Okay.
I want to do a video. But anyway.
We're in the middle of recording this for the second time, and you just had to check your phone.
People call me. I don't know what it is. But anyway.